And this is where the story turns a little bit dark. Imagine spending your entire life working towards one moment. A moment that you think will define your freedom, your happiness, your retirement. Now imagine that moment never comes. Today I'm going to tell you a story that made me rethink everything, that literally changed the course of my life. And it just might change yours. So stick with me to the end, and you might be asking the same question I asked myself. Are you really willing to wait? This goal we had was simple. We wanted to retire early. I didn't want to come like sliding into that 65-year-old finish line like so many people do. We wanted to beat it by a good margin. And people often ask me, why? And my response is always, why not? Why should you wait till Social Security kicks in before you enjoy a life of freedom? What if I want to sleep till noon, take bike rides in the afternoon with my wife, or travel for an entire year? But none of that came without sacrifice. We were committed. We were putting 60% of our net income into investments. Our target, $1.25 million. And thanks to the magic of compound interest, we were pretty sure we could hit that number within 8 years. But life happens. It took us 10 years, and we actually hit 1.4, and then we both retired. Still, we did it, but why did we push so hard? This is where the story turns a little bit dark. It's December 26th, day after Christmas, 2012. It's my first day at a new job, and everything seemed to be going normal. For some reason, I don't know why, during my interview process, I never asked, why is this position open? I got my answer on my first day, and it sent a chill down my spine. The reason there was an open position, the guy whose place I was taking, we'll call him Sam. Man, he died. Sam, he was in his, I want to say between maybe like 63, 64. And he was just months away from his retirement. Every morning he'd walk into the office with a huge smile on his face and announce his countdown to retirement. He was 7 months away. But 2 days before Thanksgiving, he got up from his desk, grabbed his cup. He was going to head down to the break room to grab a cup of coffee. And on that walk, he all of a sudden collapsed. A bunch of employees came rushing to his side. They called 911. It was too late. He had a heart attack, and he died right there on the floor at work in just 7 months from retirement. I just couldn't get this out of my head. This man had worked his entire life counting down to a retirement that he would never see. And then I had to ask myself, am I going to work and save for 40 years and die before I get to enjoy it? I mean, is that what I want for my life? Is that what anybody wants for their life? And that was our turning point. We weren't going to work 40 years and not see the end. Every dollar we spent, we thought about, how is this going to affect our retirement? Every decision we made, how is this going to affect our retirement? We weren't going to let our story end the way Sam's did. I'm a few days into this new job. I sit down at Sam's old desk, open up his computer. There's a productivity spreadsheet on the desktop. I open it up just to check out the numbers. And I see this string of numbers down the side. So it didn't really fit with the spreadsheet I was looking at, so I asked my boss, what are these numbers? That was Sam's countdown to retirement. But his countdown ran out. You only have one life to live. Are you going to make the changes you need to make to live life on your terms as soon as possible? Are you going to come squealing into the retirement finish line at 65? Or never have enough to retire at all? The choice is yours. Because the truth is, you never know when your countdown is going to run out. So we retired early. Now what? You can watch this video and find out. Subscribe to follow along on this journey.